Hello friends, welcome to lecture number 20. In this lecture, we will discuss about Marketing Management Information System. Marketing Management Information System, the abbreviation which has been used for marketing management information is either MIS or MMIS. But since MIS has also been used for management information system, so I will be using MMIS for this entire lecture. Let us first of all try to understand what is marketing management information system, also known as marketing information system. Marketing managers need information, a continuous supply of information, so that they can take the right decision at the right time. Now, we need to understand here that marketing managers are highly dependent on a good quality marketing information. If the information is not correct, if the information has been delayed, if the information has been insufficient, then these all problems directly affect the quality of the decision. So, a good quality market information is a mandatory thing for marketing managers to take the right decision at the right time. Marketing management information system is largely a part of management information system. That information system which provides information to any manager of the company. Marketing management information system is a part of larger management information system. Management information system is that system which keeps information about the internal sources which are available with the company, its vendors, its suppliers, then about the market also, about the competition also, and other aspects which directly or indirectly affect the business of the company. So, MMIS is actually a part of MIS, that is management information system. But beside MMIS, management information system also constitutes the information system of other departments also, like it may be of HR department, which is known as human resource information system. It may be about the finance department, which is also known as finance information system. So, like like MMIS, HRIS, FIS are also part of MIS. Now, these systems are interconnected. For example, marketing department is dependent on the availability of trained human resource to do its activities. So, it is the HRIS, that is human resource information system, which provides the consolidated information in the form of reports to the marketing department about the availability or non-availability of certain type of human resource, which the company is actually having or not having. Now, based on this information provided by HRIS, the marketing department sends request to the appropriate authorities in the company to whether the type of human resource which are required to be hired, or if they have human resource already available with them, but they need certain kind of training to go ahead with selling some products, or maybe doing some kind of marketing activities, promotion activities, or uploading the inquiries and bookings or account related work on the software, then that trainings needs to be organized. So, based on the information provided by HRIS, marketing department decides whether to go for the hiring process or they need to update their human resource which is already available to them. So, HRIS provides this information to the marketing department. So, that is how these all different kind of information systems which are part of MIS are interdependent on each other. Now, what is the need for MMIS? MMIS is required because it provides systematic information for taking the right marketing decisions, taking the correct marketing decision. Now, MMIS provides market understanding to the marketing managers. Market understanding means which are the competition which are present in the market, which competition may be expected to enter into the market, which is expected to leave the market, what are their different activities, products which they may come up with, at what price, what is their market share, what kind of activities are they doing, are they coming up with some kind of new marketing campaign or promotional campaign, are they planning to go completely offline to sell their products, or maybe trying to increase their online presence more in the market. So, these all are called market understanding. So, that constituents of the market and their constitution in the market system. This is what is something, that information which actually MMIS provides to the marketing managers. Now, next is optimization of resources, is another job done by these reports. Now, optimization of resources means, see, we need to understand here one thing, that resources available with the company are not infinite. Whether you talk about human resource, you talk about IT resource, you talk about financial resources, even if you talk about time resource, these are not unlimited. So, these resources have to be optimized in terms of their utilization, so that the profit can be either maximized, or maybe the wastage of resources can be minimized. Okay. So, what kind of activities should marketing managers do? What kind of product should they make? What kind of promotional activities should they do? What kind of pricing, the commission to the their agents? All these reports are provided by the MMIS to the marketing managers. We need to understand here one thing, that in tourism industry, most of the time companies try to do those activities which are prevailing in the market. Prevailing means which their competition is also more or less doing, if not exactly. So, these all reports which are provided by the MMIS, they provide this information to the company, and then company, based on this information, with a certain positive input to those prevailing situation, do their activities or plan their activities. So, that is how, based on this information, companies try to keep themselves a step ahead of what has already been happening in the market. Now, competitive advantage in terms of providing good price, in terms of providing good services, in terms of providing new products, in terms of coming up with the product, being the first in the market, and then later on maybe the competition is coming up with the similar products. So, these are all those things which actually companies do to be more competitive, and based on the information provided by the MMIS, the company sets its target for being competitive, more competitive, ahead of their competition. Now, assessing performance, let us say company has organized some kind of promotional activity. Now, what is the performance of that promotional activity? That has to be assessed by the marketing management information system through a research. Okay. So, here a company has to conduct a research to find out what kind of promotional campaigns are more efficient. Company has provided certain kind of training to its human resource, let us say to the sales team, then the feedback has to be collected from the managers, from the customers, from the sellers, from the agents, from the human resource, from the sales agent of the on the company's payroll, from different touch points. Company will assess the performance. Is there any change in the performance? If that change is good or bad, what is going to be the impact which that particular training has created on its sales team? So, sales team including those which are part of the company, including those which may be third party but have been selling products for the company, franchise kind of thing. Through this, they will assess the performance of the activities, performance of the training, performance of the even recruitment drive. Company will see the money which it has spent and how many, out of, what is the number of recruits which they have got, how many have joined, how many have continued, and what is their performance. So, these all things actually give a very good idea to the marketing manager about what kind of activities actually optimize the resources or giving higher performance. And that is what every company, every department and every manager want. Okay. Now, marketing information system actually collects the data from the market. This data is in a very raw form, if let us say you have conducted interviews, then those interviews may be in the recorded form, audio recording. So, this data has to be compiled. From a couple of respondents, it might have been an interview which is in recorded form. From couple of respondents, it might have been in the form of questionnaire. So, maybe tick marks are there, or they have provided, inputs in the form of what is beside what, what other things which company can do to improve the performance. So, all those things have to be compiled and collected, and then after that refined, and after that refinement this data has to be analyzed. Okay. After analysis of the data, certain findings will be there, and these findings will then be disseminated to the relevant department. Okay. So, this marketing management information not just provides market information, it also provides other kind of information, like maybe it is through marketing management information system the company gets to know that a new institute in the tourism training human resource field has entered, which is providing very unique trainings, and if those trainings are such wherein company has been organizing similar kind of training for its own employees, then in that condition it need not conduct training for its own employees. It can simply send its own employees to that particular institute, and in institute the training is already going on. So, that way they have saved their resources. So, this information is about the market, anything, any element which is existing in the market. So, these reports are of use to n number of departments and n number of levels. So, wherever actually the finding of the report is fitting in or is of use to that relevant department, the report will be forwarded. Now, marketing reports are also used for prediction purpose. Size of the market, how many people would like to travel to a particular destination or would not like to travel, which are upcoming destinations, what is the usual mode for selling the product, So, all these predictions are very important, because based on these predictions companies decide their activities for the future. They invest their resources towards that side. Okay. Now, it is through MMIS that the managers come to know about their competition, their usual activities of their competition, what kind of product are they coming up with, how are they selling, who are their vendors, who are their suppliers, what are the prices, what kind of promotion campaign are they coming up with, what kind of sales promotion are they coming up with, is this through coupons, is this through some kind of references, is this through early bird, is it through some kind of coupon provided through some competition, different ways. So, what is that which your competition is expected to do? And let me tell you this thing, whatever your competition has been doing, it is always good for the company to do a part of it, so that those customers who like to do that kind of activity should come to you, your company, as well as provide other options also. So, that is how a part of what competition has been doing, and then doing things which are beyond that. So, this is the way to be ahead of the competition. Okay. Now, after that planning the products. Which is that destination which is coming up? Like you talk about Udan scheme in India, Udan 1, Udan 2.0, Udan 3.0. We have reached Udan 5.2 if I am not mistaken. So there are different schemes of Udan which has been implemented by Government of India. Udan is Ude Desh Ka Aam Nagarik. So it's the abbreviation which is used for this scheme. So this scheme has provided by air connectivity to a few selected places in India which were before this scheme not accessible through by air. So only those people who can go by, who can reach to these places by surface transportation could go. But now this scheme has made these places accessible for even aged people, for even those people who do not have so much of time for by road travel. So now the tour operators and travel agencies can plan tours to these destinations. There are a number of places which are available, like you talk about Dehradun is there, Dharamshala is there. All these places have become accessible after Udan scheme because small crafts have been used. So now the travel agencies and tour operators can plan new products, itineraries for these places. Okay. Now then after that, pricing. What is the general trend? What is the star category hotel? Is this homestay? Or is it going to be 5-night package, 6-night package, or a small package, weekend gateway kind of a thing for just maybe 1 night or 2 night. So based on that, pricing has to be done. Okay. So this we need to understand here that whatever which has been existing in the market lays a foundation for the marketing manager to start with. It is not the end. This marketing information is not the end of the activity. It lays the foundation stone. Now above that, differentiation has to be done by the company to be unique, okay, to be the first one to do that kind of a activity or come up with that kind of a offer to its market. Now trending commission structure. What is the percentage of commission? Is it that net to net way which is going on, or commission is included, or is it markup based? So that's what companies have to see. What is that commission structure and percentage which your competition is offering, and this is the minimum which company should try to offer to not lose its sellers or its agents, sales agents in the market. Okay. Now what is the distribution structure? Distribution structure means how the company has been selling its product. So is it through offline mode? Is it through online mode? If I talk about some 25 years back, it was completely in offline mode. We used to send brochures through courier or through fax machines, but nowadays if you talk about e-brochures are available. There are companies like yatra.com, makemytrip.com, they are available predominantly online. These are online travel agencies, OTAs. So OTAs has completely changed the distribution structure, and technological advancement which happened in the market were the reason behind it. So that's how with the advancement in the technology, with the changing policies which government comes up, every time a new government comes up, it implements its own manifesto. So whatever government has promised in its manifesto, they apply those policies. That gets converted into policy. Okay. So here marketing information system provides actually this kind of information. Okay. Then deciding on the promotion mix, whether it is to be more through newspapers, magazines, tabloids, that is print media, or it has to be through online media, or it has to be through audio media like different kind of radio channels, or it has to be through WhatsApp and mail and SMS kind of personalized media, or it has to be through TV channels. We all know this thing that giving advertisement on TV channels are is a very expensive process. These are very expensive. first of all making them and then telecasting them. So, if the efficiency of print media is higher, if the efficiency of sending a message on WhatsApp is higher, then why not go ahead with that kind of a way to promote your product. So, that is how promotion mix are being decided on the basis of the what is prevailing, what is working for the company, and what about the resources which are available with the company. There are, I mean, it cannot be just one or two factor. This marketing information system provides only information. Now, how that information has to be used by the marketing manager, this is up to the marketing managers to decide, okay? And it largely depends on the resources which are available with the company. The company can go ahead with SMS, with mails, with WhatsApp messages only if it has that kind of a good database, only if they have sufficient number of email IDs and phone numbers. Only then company will go ahead with this kind of a personal promotion mix. If it is not there, then it has to be a mass media. So, marketing management information system provides information, okay. The information should be, now it has to be relevant, that information which marketing managers need. More than that information is a wastage of resources. Lesser information, right decision cannot be taken by marketing managers, because they do not have the information which is needed to take the decision. So, it has to be relevant, it has to be timely information. Late information is like not providing the information, okay. So, on time, sufficient information, whatever they need, marketing managers need to take the decision, that has to be there, okay. And it is to be relevant also, relevance to the marketing manager. If you provide financial information to the marketing managers, it may be confusing for them, okay. And it has to be easy to follow. Easy to follow means it should not be in a very technical language. It is for implementation purpose. So, as easy as possible, as easy to be understood also. How they can do so? They can do so with the help of making some kind of audio version of this report, a video version of that report, through some simulation or easy tabulation, providing charts, providing percentage wise. So, all those ways of presenting the report is easy way of presenting the report, and that is what this research team needs to do, okay. We need to understand here one more thing, that the sources of information are both external as well as internal. Like if you talk about internal reports, it is a good source of information, okay. Marketing intelligence, it is a good source of information. Marketing researches, very good source of information, because marketing researches are based on specific objective. So, they provide to the point information, okay. Then information support system. So, all those sources of information become a part of marketing management information. So, now we will study about the components of MMIS. MMIS has 4 components. First is TPS, that is transaction processing system. Next is management information system or MIS. Third is decision support system or DSS, and fourth is executive support system, that is ESS. These 4 systems or subsystems have been made on the basis of the type of information which they provide. There are different levels of management, and every level of management takes a particular kind of decision. So, based on the type of decision which these different levels take, different kind of information is being required. So, these 4 subsystems provide these different category of information to different levels of management. So, first we will study about the TPS. TPS collects information from the point of sale. Point of sale means that system from where the sale has been done. So, this is a good source of information for providing information about the number of reservations has been done, what are the orders which have been taken? Is there any further processing which has been done on those orders? Maybe the booking was done much in advance, but after that the tourist has come to pay rest of the amount of the price of that particular product. So, that order has been processed once again. Okay. Then payroll, etc. Payroll means if it is going to be like the person who has made that particular booking. When we talk about OTAs, online travel agencies, these OTAs actually run 24/7, and since they are running 24/7, they have three different shifts. So, the same point of sale system has been used by three different human resource during the same day. So, if you talk about the number or the identity of this particular system, that will remain the same. So, then how would you come to know who is that particular salesperson who has made that booking? That can be done through the payroll. So, when they log in into that system, their unique identity number gets connected with that particular booking. And let me tell you something, nowadays most of the companies, I am not talking about a small agencies, most of the companies which have good size and good presence in the market, they use software. Since they use software for providing information, for collecting information, for uploading the inquiries, for uploading their bookings, and for further processing of the order, so the information gets stored on those software on real time basis with the detail of the payroll or the salesperson who has done this. So, all this is very convenient now, making this transaction processing system TPS report is very easy. You have to only just click once and that entire report will be compiled. Okay. So, this is being used for taking routine decisions. Which are those routine decisions? Resource availability. Total number of let us say there are 100 room nights which are to be sold. So, out of those 100 room nights, if 15 have already been sold and today 5 more have been sold, means total 20 room nights have been sold. So, out of this 100, 80 is the availability of the resources with the company which it needs to sell, and all this thing is done on real time basis. Now, next is inventory requirement. If there is, let us say, Asian Paints is a company. So, if from Asian Paints they are taking a group of, let us say, there are 200 dealers on certain trip to Darjeeling, then in that condition for those 200 group of 200 people, what is the number of rooms, how many coaches, how many tour managers, how many guides, their fooding arrangement, their entertainment arrangement, their to and fro tickets, all this inventory requirement can easily be compiled through this TPS. So, like going off all these tours and the resources which are available with the company to be sold, all those things are routine job. Companies, travel management companies do all these activities on day-to-day basis. So, this is something which has been done on day-to-day basis. So, TPS reports are being provided to middle level managers, okay, maximum like supervisors or assistant managers or managers, okay, usually not above that. Okay. Now, next component of marketing management information system is management information system. Now, you must be thinking that at the starting of this lecture, I told you that MIS is one such system, management information system, which is the larger component of all kind of management systems, and then MMIS is a part of it. Okay. But then what happens now? I am telling you that in MMIS also there is one management information system. Yes, that is true. Even in MIS, even in MMIS, there is one MIS which does exist. So, this has more or less the same information as TPS, but then the only thing is TPS talks in numbers, okay, while MIS talks about beyond numbers. You want to do a comparison of which is that sales outlet which is doing more sale, or you want to do a comparison that which is that sales outlet which is giving more profitability, then these are something which are beyond number. Okay. So, for that MIS is being used. So, the only difference is that it is used to compare the performance of sales outlet. One sales outlet may be selling more of a standard rooms, another sales outlet may be selling more of suites, So, obviously, the performance of second sales outlet is higher, or there is one sales outlet which may be selling 100 packages, but all those 100 packages are going to more economical tours, like a tour to Thailand or a tour to Malaysia, while there is another sales outlet which may not be doing so many numbers, but tourists are going more to New Zealand, Australia, USA or countries in Europe. So, that way the profitability of this second one is higher. So, this is used, this MIS is being used for making a comparison, for finding the profitability. I mean, those decisions which are beyond only numbers. If just because a sales outlet is selling 100 and another one is selling 75, does not mean that the efficiency of this 100 selling one is higher. Maybe a scenario where this 75 is giving a higher profitability. So, what is not being visible through the by just having a glance at the report, that part is being done by the MIS. Okay. Now, next one is decision support system or DSS. DSS typically constitutes of daily sales, okay, daily sales report or daily transactions or daily leads, weekly conversion rate, etc. So, it deals with the current situation like conversion rate, lead generation. So, you must be thinking that since this is also talking about more or less the same thing which is there in TPS, but here if you see we are talking about conversion rate. Out of that total leads which were there, how many could be converted? Okay. So, that percentage, this talks about clearly the efficiency of the sales team of that particular sales outlet. So, here we are not just comparing about the sales outlet, we are comparing about the efficiency of sales team and every individual in that sales team. Okay. So, that way what is the conversion rate? Who can do upselling? Who can do more of cross selling? All those things are being decided on the basis of DSS. Okay. Now, DSS also provides a good information about lead generation. What is that one source of promoting your product which has generated more lead? Is it about providing a coupon in a magazine? With just say you bring in this coupon and you are going to get maybe 2% or 1% or 10,000 or 5,000 rupees discount in your booking amount. So, this is what is actually DSS talking about. So, DSS talks about further higher level of information being provided to the marketing managers. Now, the highest element of a marketing management information system is ESS, that is Executive Support System. It provides consolidated and summarized output of the information gathered across the larger areas like globe or country or a state or maybe North India and South India or maybe Asia Pacific. So, it provides information for a longer duration also. How was the performance on 6 months? Like these reports are being used and provided to higher level executives, okay, like vice president, associate vice presidents, presidents. Okay. So, why? Because these people want a consolidated form of the information. They do not want to see how much every sales outlet, what is the number which every sales outlet has been doing, which sales outlet is more profitable. They want to have a glance. What is the performance of a particular product? What is the performance of a particular sales campaign? What is the performance of a particular a promotional campaign? What kind of campaign has been more efficient in generating the sale as well as generating the leads? So, or the awareness in the market, these all reports are that kind of reports. So, these reports are used by higher executive, okay, and these reports are used to take a strategic decision, not day-to-day decision, not monthly and weekly decisions. Okay. These are being used to take a strategic decision. Okay. for long duration, 6 months, 1 year, these kind of decisions, which new product to come up with, what kind of elements to be dropped from the product or maybe added to the product. These all decisions are being based on executive support system. So, with this we have completed the marketing management information system. So, friends, with this we have concluded module 4. Next week we will start with module 5, in which we will study about segmenting, targeting and positioning. In this we will study concepts, what are the needs, criteria and then strategies which we follow to do STP or segmenting, targeting and positioning. At the end of it, I have provided you with a list of 5 books. You can refer to any of these books or any other book of your choice and availability to have more information on these topics. Thank you.